And I think a lot of this comes back to me having chemo a number of years ago. And I think my whole body has changed and I've become very emotional, because prior to that, I wasn't that emotional, but quite often I'll talk about some of these stories and I get a little bit teary. I just love these stories, and obviously it has affected a lot of people too, because people have rung me and said, wow, that book is pretty awesome. Look, I've probably got about 70 portraits at home, but they're all my little babies. I'm only happy to part with them if they're going to a really good home, or whether it's a family member, or someone who's really keen on that story. I don't want my art to be like decorations on someone's wall. There needs to be a purpose why they want it. I'm happy to find homes for them, whether I donate them or have them in a gallery for a while. When I paint, I sort of paint it as a realist painting first and foremost, try and get the face right and just get the body looking right. But the best part is at the end, where I can really abstract it. I probably spend 10 to 15 minutes destroying my painting, but that's the best part. So that's when the abstract part comes in. So I generally don't touch the face. I don't like to distort people's faces and mouths and noses, because that's a little bit too arty-farty for me. It's not me. Because we need to be respectful for these people. We can't do horrible things to their faces. So the best part for me is the end part, when we can do the really creative stuff. That's what I like most of all.
The VC paintings are brilliant. They're all very good, but the VCs, they're world famous people and obviously going to have a big audience. But what he did with the Lost Diggers, to me, that's his best stuff. Those people in the Lost Diggers paintings are nobodies. They're just no ones. Some of them came back and lived out their lives. A lot of them didn't. Some of them we don't know who they are, and they would be forgotten. I mean, any wonder they're so bloody good, those paintings, because you can see the love that he puts into them, because he gets it that this isn't a VC recipient, this isn't a king or a famous explorer. This is someone's boy or nephew or brother who went over there to this horror and went through something the rest of us will never understand. And in this absurd way, we captured. The whole thing's incredible. To me, that's the most moving thing he's ever done. The way he went through and captured it and put it in paintings, it brings it to another level. It just means more people are going to see it.
To me, it's a visual thing, and I think people, when you see something, you sort of, it's a lot more interesting, and then the story follows that interest. So, okay, that's the guy. What's his story? I'm interested in this person. So I just think it's a really good tool for people to create an interest and awareness of a particular story. I think that's its greatest advantage.
The tiny saloon one, the original that's hanging on George's wall in his house, I think that's the best painting he's ever painted, that one. When you look at them, you go, holy shit, I know this bloke. How does he do this? But yeah, Tiny's the one where you look at it and even without knowing who he was and what happened to him, you can't walk past it.
People say, you must be, you're ex-military. I said, have a look at me. Do I look like I'm a soldier? Absolutely not. No military connection at all. It's just the stories for me. For me, it's the stories first and the art second.